last thing, there's a very famous science fiction writer who said, the future is already here, it just isn't evenly distributed yet, right? And so here's the thing. If you want to know what 20-year-olds in 10 years from now are going to be doing, there's a really reliable source. It's 10-year-olds today. Think about it. That's totally predictable. So here's a 10-year-old. She happens to be very into these bands, right? These wavy things that they knit. And the internet went out at her house. And so she used her phone, which she's been doing forever, to look up videos about how you make these things so she could impress her school chums. The trouble was she wasn't using her home internet. She was using Vodafone's broadband. And so about a week later, her dad gets presented with a 1,400-pound bill for access to the videos that she was watching to learn how to do these things. She's a 10-year-old, right? 10-year-olds 10 years from now will be 20-year-olds. They will be your consumers. They will be your people. And so how do you get exposed to what they're doing today so that you can learn what you might need to sell them tomorrow? So the argument really is, how do you go to where the future lives today? Because there's a lot of things that are very predictable that are going to happen in the future that you can't really anticipate by looking just at your normal ways. So the first point I would make is inflection points, these moments of change. They don't happen instantly. It takes a long time before an inflection point actually shows up in your business. And that's good. That gives you opportunity, right? And the line I like to use to describe this is from Hemingway. How did you go bankrupt? One character asks another. Oh, well, gradually, and then suddenly. And that's kind of how inflection points land on our doorstep. Second thing is being aware of what's going on at the edges is really the first step to knowing what's happening. And the last point is, this can be learned. This is not rocket science, right? This is not hard. It doesn't take a lot of technology. Technology can help, of course, but you can practice learning to do this. And I would encourage you to really think about how this might happen. And so an exercise I would encourage you to do, if I were to change how I'm spending 1 hour, just 1 hour a week at work, what would I do more of? What would I do less of?